is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Chicago Bears and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go through the rain here in South Philly. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step one. But now this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road. Hostile environment. He's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. In motion, it's Odunze. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. And back deep is Devin Duvernay to return. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger. But to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple. The defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Bears offense going to take over now for the second time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Andrew Makuba on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
16-yard line.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. And he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bears.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Catch made there, left side by Walker.
Williams pass.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 47-yard
Straight ahead, it's Walker. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Chicago.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7. Eagles nothing.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short, Hurts will throw. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Here's Jordan Stout now, and on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3 and out. Torrey Taylor in.
We are through one here on Wildcard Weekend. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Here's Torrey Taylor now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Eagles offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
a shotgun snap now to Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
14 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Now Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
4-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Barkley. He's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
That's good. For the Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
2nd and 10.
On the deep ball. Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. That pass is caught by Burden. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1.
At the Eagles' 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. to the left side. He's got Komet. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Williams. Connection made. It's Burden.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll put Loveland in motion. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it's going to be fourth down. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. No chance at all. He'll go down. Tyreek Stevenson that time in from his spot on the edge to record the sack. Two minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down. On the ground, this is Barkley. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Bears offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Williams. Right side. Caught by Burden. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
That's good. For the Bears. 1st down.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's a short one. Caught by Loveland. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the 1st down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll try and run it with Walker. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bears 1st down. A gain of 11.
They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Here's Williams now to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Williams sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Duvernay with the grab. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Bears offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll run here with Walker. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 33, here's second down and 7. Now he loses the football. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Bears offense about ready to take over once more. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They run with Walker. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good.
Moore going in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll put Loveland in motion. On second down, it's Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
On the play. And the Bears first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bears.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jalix Hunt gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, the chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First down. First and goal.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Bears. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Bears 14, Eagles 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Duvernay on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts working in the pistol. Plus to his right. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Hurts going to hold on to this one. They get 15 on that game. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Bears offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And as this season starts to wind down, we look ahead to NFL honors the week of the Super Bowl. Take a look at some of the candidates to take home the award for the Offensive Player of the Year. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. From the gun, here's the give to Walker.
Walker, the ball carrier. The tackle by Jordan Davis. A gain of a yard.
Throwing on second down. Williams. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. A gain of 19 yards. And the Bears first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Williams to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. Duvernay to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We're all even. Fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Bears offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Third down, they go with Walker. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's got another one. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Chicago. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Intended for Devin Duvernay. Incomplete. It's now second down.
That Jalen Hurts on second down. He's going to run it. And a nice run and close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll try to run here with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Odunze. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A play fake. Now Williams. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Second down throw for Hurts. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Now Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half.
1st and 10 at
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be taken in by Barkley. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To the air again. Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
Now Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
6. And an Eagles 1st down.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minutes.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Bears offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. Going up top. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. As if playoff football wasn't stressful enough, it is jacked up now. We're back underway with this postseason overtime session. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's to the sideline and hauled in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's to the left side, taken in by Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run the draw with Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They try to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
To throw is Hurts. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tight tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Bears offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. Burden, the man on the move. Now a first throw here in overtime. Jordan Davis in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
On second down, it's Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. It is third and long.
A gain of 6 yards.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team.
Torrey Taylor in punt formation for the Bears.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 8. Here's Hurts. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Shamar Turner. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long for Hurts. A quick throw right side. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Bears offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Moore going in motion. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. Once again, it's Walker. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Eagles offense ready to get back out.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
He'll run again, and he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Hurts to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
5 yards on the play.
So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. There's a defensive score. It's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's another Eagles.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Jake Elliott on for the
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it, and they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the Eagles. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.